Let me get this right here today. Usually I can put it up on my pod. I might put it up there. I don't know. I might put you in the middle. Welcome into Life Live Morning Thoughts with myself. You think I should put you in? Let's just leave there today. Let's just leave you there. Got my coffee. Forgive me, my YouTubers. It's been about 3 days since the last Morning Thoughts Confessions. And don't worry, I'm still a Christian, believe in Christ, and that was just a joke. But it's been a couple days. I wanted to give it a couple days to marinate. Today's topic is, why did I sign up for this life? Why did I sign up for that to fall? Didn't sign up for that. Why did I sign up for this life? I didn't. Did you? Did any of us? You know? Maybe I should put it in the thing. Did any of us sign up for it? I don't know. Let me share this out real quick. One more. There we are. We're live. Okay. So, I've got a lot of... and there's two parts to this, really. Like, what... I didn't sign up for this, right? And that I've been participating in. So, what I mean by that is what we signed up for basically what's going on in our life mainly all because of what it is, what we've made, our choices? Or is it kind of like, no matter what we do, we're stuck where we're stuck? I look at all these houses of where I live. I think the population is slightly around 100,000 people. And I think to myself, how many people do we watch that are very successful? And then how many people do we see that's not successful? And some people say, what do you mean successful? I mean successful, like over $1 million in a bank account. And success measured by monetary objects, you know? Is success measured by your wealth? Is success... Some people say, oh, my success is measured by my happiness. I question that. Because you could be happy and live underneath a bridge, and that's not a very productive, I guess, life. And that's the whole point. Is this life, from a Christian perspective, our life is to grow and live Christ-like and be the best we can, a representation of Jesus Christ, and witness to others, and to go about our day living and doing as God would want us to do. But from a non-Christian perspective, if we look at everything we're just involved in, what are we all doing it for? Right? If you don't try to find that better job or something, or if you are looking for that better job or more money, then you're doing it for wealth. If you're doing it for wealth, you're probably got a reason for that wealth. Maybe you have someone who is sick or not feeling well and you want to help them. Maybe you're doing it for wealth because you want to go on more vacations, or you want to buy other things or something of that nature. So my question is, what are we all doing it for, right? Did we all sign up for what we signed up for? And you say, well, you didn't sign up for nothing. You predetermined this by doing whatever you did. I don't think that's always true. I don't think it's always true. Because there's like a monopoly on things. There's only so many business owners. There's like big giant corporations that allow people to become corporate owners, or become franchisee owners, sorry. But there's corporations that allow you to become franchisee owners, but very little things make it off the ground that you want to create on your own. I mean, you basically got to piggyback off already successful people to try to become successful. It's like a big old giant pyramid scheme. I mean, if you think about it. And like I said, we have a little over 100,000 where I live now. Imagine out in California and New York and Chicago and Florida and all these other bigger cities, even Indianapolis here in Indiana. Just think about those places and think about all the people. I mean, think about us, you and I, talking right now. Some of you may be really wealthy, own a business. Some of you may own a Subway shop. Some of you a restaurant or another lawn care. I don't know. But even think about the success you have with that compared to success that you see of these big giant company owners, these CEOs, these people that are owning these businesses, and they have a lockdown. I mean, it's a lockdown. So what did we sign up for? I didn't sign up for this. I mean, we all go about our days every single day, and we all go about our days trying to find this more income and this more work and all this stuff. But really, isn't there, I hear about this cap out. Like, you go to a job and they cap you, right? Like, after you make so much per hour, eventually they cap you. I feel like all of us, meaning us, regular folk, we all are capped. We're all capped to a certain extent. Like, it's almost like we can't push through, soil, dirt, whatever analogy you want to use. We can't push through it. And I don't know why that is. It might be because the individual, as we said earlier, some choices, but I don't think that's all it is. I think the ones that have complete control, I'm in a business right now, okay? I'm in a real estate business. I love the company I work for and everything, and I'd be willing to help you, and they're good people, and they'd be willing to help too. Keller Williams Capital Realty, nice people. But the reality is, in real estate here, even where I live locally, there are so many big names that you see on billboards and signs everywhere. They have it locked down. And you basically have to join their team to try to be somewhat successful. And even if you can find some little success on your own, and you're a solo agent, you're just out there working hard, you're not going to make enough to make it a career. You're not going to make enough to make it your only livelihood. You're going to have to work other jobs with it. And then when you work other jobs with it, you ignore some of it. So I'm like penciling myself in with every college course I've ever taken up to my master's degree, the real estate license. I've got my personal trainer certification. I don't know if you guys know that. I have my personal trainer certification. I've got my real estate license. I've got a master's degree. I've got tons of experience in management and other director positions for companies. I'm in the works to do a few things now, but I still can't break through. Because it's like, I feel like, it's just almost like, it almost feels like no matter what you do, you're stuck. And then sometimes you see some people that don't do much at all, and then they break through somehow via social media or careers where they move way up beyond just a regional manager. Maybe they're in the actual corporate offices, and you're like, wow. And it's not a jealousy thing. It's like, you just wonder, are some of us capped in life? Are we already predetermined capped? Like, we just, in your area, wherever you are, whatever's going on, are you predetermined capped? Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to say that. But the reality is, it does feel like that. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, there's a barrier. There's something stopping you. And you go, well, I did this, and I did that, and I did this, and I'm putting other people first, and I'm helping them too. But that's it. That's it. I don't know about y'all, but I love some comments. If you guys are in here, thank you for coming in. Please hit the like button and share it out. But comment too in the comment section. Tell me if you guys, tell me I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone to think that I have busted my butt and I've tried. I've learned new things. Think about the people that are very, very just simple people, but have decided one day, okay, wait a minute, I'm going to change this, this, and this. And they go out and do further training. They go out and do further education. And they go out and do all kinds of other things. They put themselves out there better. And they go out there for years and years and do that and still end up in the same place they were at before they even tried any of those new things. It's like you're capped. It's like certain people can move and certain people can't. And then there's another cap level to even, so like you have yourself, you're capped. You can't even get into the local level. Then you got your local level where you live. Those people are capped. They can't get into the state level. And then the state level success, they're not going into global success, Unite or the USA and all that. It feels like no matter what you do, you're going to be stuck somewhere. And step out on your porch right now and look at all the houses around you. Look at every single neighbor you know, every person you know. Look on your Facebook and think about how many of us work regular jobs for these corporations to make tons and tons of money. Why we sit here and twiddle our thumbs thinking that one day we'll make it up into their companies and climb this ladder. There's only like a few ladders we can climb, and there's a bunch of us trying to climb. It's like a pyramid monopoly thing. We can't, 90-something% of us are not going to climb nothing. No matter how hard we try. I mean, and I don't care what anybody says, well, then give up. No, I'm not saying give up. But sometimes I feel like I didn't sign up for this. Sometimes I feel like I just want to go out to like the woods and just build a little shack and just sit there and hunt and fish. Try to. Try. That's what I feel like sometimes. I mean, honestly, I've never seen when we got homeschooled after 8th grade, we got homeschooled for a little bit, few weeks, few months, right? We tried. I didn't pay attention good enough, and then I quit school. But eventually, though, guys, I got my GED, then an associate's degree, then an early childhood certification, then a bachelor's, then a master's, then my real estate license, then my personal trainer certification. I have all these things, and I literally have nothing. And this is not a boo-hoo cry for me. This is just reality. This is just reality for all of us. Like, and as people say, speak for yourself. I have a great job, blah, blah, blah. You have a great job. You make 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,000, 90,000, whatever. But deep down inside, it's not exactly where you want to be. And you can't get any further than where you're at. You're stuck there. So imagine what you do now, and you're content with the rest of your life. You do that, and then it's over. You didn't want to do anything else. I just think there needs to be a restructure of some sort. It's like, I'm telling you, you're not allowed to have so many, I think it's like banks or something. It's considered a monopoly if you have one or too many banks in town or something. But why aren't we saying that with corporations and businesses and all that kind of stuff? Like, it's virtually unfair. It's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. I hate to be like, I hate this. I'm not trying to be down today. I'm not trying to be down. I'm not. I'm honest with you guys. I'm just being honest. I just want you guys to, if you don't believe me, if you watch the replay, thanks for the ones that have been here and thanks for the like button. If you come in later and you watch this replay, please, for the love of God, I want you, and you might be working at a big factory, Barry Plast, or we got local ones here like Barry, Toyota. You might be working there and you might be making $60,000 a year, $70,000 a year. But that's it. Not that the money ain't good. It's not that. But where's your ladder to own your Toyota? Where's your ladder to own the next something that's just yours? That a bank and some other place don't have their greedy percentual hands in it. You got to save money. You didn't save money. You're going to save all that. You make 80,000. You got your house payment. You probably bought a bigger house. You probably got a bigger car and all this stuff. And you start subtracting taxes and you start subtracting all the stuff you got to pay. Next thing you know, you can't save anything. You'll never save up enough then to get that new, I'm looking over, there's a motorcycle there. Like, open up that motorcycle shop. Why? Because you're a slave to what your salary. They give us, and I almost feel like a peasant. Like the kings, the people that run everything, give us a little bit of peanuts and say, here, survive. Ooh, you get a little bit more peanuts today. You won't go so hungry. And I apologize if this sounds very down. And I might be way off base. And some of you maybe feel very, very successful and happy and content. And that's great. But the real reality of to everybody's success is different, as I mentioned earlier. But the reality for me, success is to be able to be like a Bruce Wayne or something and just walk into any room and help anybody anytime. That's success. And I'm not just talking about helping them open the door and talk to them and all that. I'm talking financially and everything else you can think of. And I don't know if I'll ever get there, and that's what I really want. I don't know if I'll ever get there. And some of the things I'm trying this year, I just don't even know why I'm trying. Like, I'm just like, my dad used to cook spaghetti and he would take noodles out of a pan and literally throw it against the wall real quick, a noodle strand, and see if it stuck. And then if it did, the noodles were done. So I almost feel like one of those spaghetti noodles this year, just throwing myself against the wall and seeing what's going to stick and seeing if that's going to work. And I love every company I'm working for. Like I said, it's not the companies I'm working for. It's just the reality of life. There's nothing different. The companies I'm currently working for, It's not them. It's the bigger boys. It's our, even people beyond them. It's our leaders. It's everybody. You know, if you really, technically they say anybody could be president. Anybody. That's what they say. You know how much money it would take for you to have a successful campaign as a president to run? Just your campaign finances would be crazy amounts of money. And if you don't get public or party funded funds to help you with that, or you don't get donations from big corporations, you're not going to get enough small grassroots donations to make a dent in what someone else is going to outspend you. So therefore, that argument, which and I was talking about being capped earlier, about meaning we're capped so far we can go, but also the word cap, as the youngins use today, where they say that's cap, that's a lie. That's a lie that anybody can run to be a governor, a senator. It's a lie. Or a president. It's a lie. Because you can file the paperwork. You could throw your name out there. You could try to find some money and maybe do some things. But because you can't get enough money, you can't compete. So we're all I mean, you can be anything you want. Okay. You know what I mean? I wonder how many people, if we just went through every profession and said, how many people have tried to become astronauts, right? Went through all the training, passed and everything, but they only used to select few. So not everybody can be that. Oh, you can play, you can be an athlete if you want. You get to a certain level, your career's over. So not everybody can be it. So when they tell you you can be anything, you can. I always heard you can be anything you want, you put your mind to, you can be it. That's a cap statement. That's a false statement. You should say, you can try to become anything you want to become. And the key word is try. Because it's not guaranteed. So I feel like that was my morning thoughts this morning. That's my rant this morning. I'm just kind of looked around and I see all these people driving. I see all these people going in and out of their apartments and their houses, and they're going to get coffee, or they're going. And some of these people are struggling just to put gas in their vehicle. But it's life, though. It's life. Keep living. You know, it's like crazy. Some of these people might even have their electricity or water shut off right now. But they can be anything they want to be. Come on. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure no one decided to go to college and have their water shut off. Well, they made that choice not to pay it. No. The corporations that own these places made their rate increase go up so high that people who work at normal jobs can't afford it. So what we want to be and what we signed up for in this life may not be exactly what we thought. And I don't think I'm alone. I don't think only 20% of us feel like this. I think there's a lot of us that feel like this. I think there's a lot. No one wants to say it. I felt like I had to say it. I've just been lost lately. I've just been trying to figure out my crap. I've been going job application places and working and working. I don't know where to go. I don't know to turn to my left or my right or to look up or down. I don't know to pray constantly or just only pray once. I don't know. I'm losing the want to. Like there was a fire in me that said, you're going to do this. You're going to become one day a local politician and maybe, governor, senators, and stuff like that. There was parts of me that wanted other things too. There was parts of me that wanted more in this life. And I'm starting to lose that fire. I'm starting to lose it, to be honest with you. Like now it's just like, oh, just find something and work and then just turn 40, 50, 60s, whatever you get to, 70, 80, whatever you get to, and then die. Because I feel like there's just something is it not in my cards? Happiness for a searcher. I call myself a searcher for new things and new happiness and new meaning isn't always great. Because you're never happy. Maybe the reason why I didn't sign up for this is because things I keep trying to sign myself up for is not where I'm supposed to be. or not willing to accept what is my destiny of some sorts. I don't know. I'm confused. I've ran it long enough. This is 20 minutes. But that's how I really feel this morning. That's truth. All right. I'm going to get off here because I got to go do work. I got to go train. Because even though I feel like I'm capped and I'm never going to maybe move past some of the areas I'm in, I guess for now, I'll still continue to keep trying. I don't know how long I will keep doing that. But today is just a day of rant. Now it gets back to a day of work. So for now, I say keep working. But be vigilant. Understand where you're at. All right. That's all I have. If you came in late, don't forget to like the button and watch the replay. I think you might get something out of this. Comment down below if you think I'm crazy. Just comment down below. Share it out. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd greatly appreciate it. This has probably been one of my longer ones. And I'm proud of this one because I really felt like it just came from who I am. So, all right. That's all I have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Till next time, morning thoughts. Happy to you. Peace.